easily get the feet down on the ground. So when they stop on a hill suddenly or on a camber, they're not going to tip the bike over. They're light to pick up. They can rest the bike against the leg. They're so light. These are heavy bikes, you know. These are heavy bikes. Back in the day in the 80s, you know, I'm that old. Started riding in the 70s. Anybody riding a bike, you wouldn't laugh at them. You'd say, "What the fuck? What, you're riding that bike in the bush?" Where we're riding our YZ80s, our YZ125s, and later IT200. IT200 only weighed about 108, 110, 112 kilos wet. And that was an IT200. You got wheel sanded at will, power slide at 6 gears on the road. Alright, it wasn't great on the road, but you could do it. It was a two-stroke. yeah, two-stroke 200cc. It was fantastic. If I had the opportunity to buy one of those for say 10 grand to 11, 12 grand, I'd snap it up. But I reckon an IT 400 or something like that. Yeah. Anybody that's never ridden it's hard to convey what a two-stroke was like off-road. Think of a screaming. What's that new bike for ZX? Kawasaki Ninja 4R. Yeah, I think it's the ZX 4R and 4RR. They're both the same bike, but 4R's got the Kawasaki green colour and the quick shifter. The black 4R is the same power, but it hasn't got the quick shifter. Black one looks pretty good actually. So does the other one, but well, a bike like that is screaming, low seat, low bore, you know, small bore, 400cc, 4-cylinder. They scream, you know what I mean? You've seen, have a look, check one out on YouTube. That's what it was like riding a two-stroke. 200cc two-stroke off-road. Translated off-road to on-road. Yeah. So this is, to me, the 25 Transalp is an Explorer. It's the same as the 300 Rally, except the 300 Rally was a capable off-road bike, only because it was light. And the ergonomics, the dimensions of the bike were all off-road orientated. Now this is 21-inch front, 18 back. It looks like a big dirt bike, but as I was saying, if you turned up on the trails back in the day with a 200 kilo bike, it would be like, what? Why? I mean, there's no way a guy on a 200, unless he was an A grade, he was like an Adam Ryman or whatever. What is it, Jim? You know what I mean? The guys on YouTube that can really ride. You know, a guy on a YZ80 would blow you away on the local enduro or a motocross loop. Yeah, you could do it. Like you can do it on you can take a KLR 650 on a motocross track, and a good rider can, you know, a good rider can probably. Just concentrate on this roundabout. We've got a bit of a camber here. It's not my fault. Oh, I always get depressed when I head back at about mid-afternoon when you see a bike going the other way. That guy that went by, I think he was on a Kawasaki. He'll be heading out to the same road I've just come from. It's like, oh shit, maybe I should turn around and go back. Yeah, you just can't get around the fact that with a 21-inch front wheel, And having, I think the top box is part of it as well. It can make the bike a little bit iffy coming. Even an experienced, and I'm not saying I'm a great rider, but I'm an experienced rider. KTM. I wonder if a tow truck's following. You always get, same with a Versus 650, anything with long suspension and taller, you know, with a bit of, just a little bit of weight, a bit tippy. You've got to be very precise for your braking.